Hello guys, hello Adrian, hello Ryan. Okay, so today we're going to talk about prefix and suffix, yeah, prefix, suffix, yeah,
Prefix
and suffix. So in Python we have these two, start with function, and we have another one ends with, yeah. So for example, A B C D E dot start with A B C, that will return true, right? Yeah. And these two functions are both case sensitive. Means that if you change A to capital A, then you will return false. Yeah. Ends with is the same as A B C D E dot ends with C D E, then you will tell me it's true, right? Okay. So this starts with and ends with. How are we implementing it? For example, how are we implementing it? How do we compare the two strings if it's the start with function like A B C D E F, and how about A B C D E F G H? Okay, so this function, this string, let's say this is the prefix string, this is S, P equals that, S equals that. So how do we check if P is the prefix of S? How do we check? Ryan and
like
and then AA match, and what do we do?
next letter.
BB, yeah, BB, DB, E, F, F, until we reach the prefix, the end of prefix, then it returns true, right? If we have a mismatch, let's say if AB X here, so what happened here? AB, AA match, BB match, X no match, then we return false, right?
Yeah.
And how about, look, this letter P, if P, the length is bigger than S, what happened? Do we need to compare?
No.
No, because it's impossible for a prefix to be, for P to be a prefix of S if P, the length of P is bigger than S. Am I right, Ryan? Make sense? Yeah, that's very obvious, yeah? Because look, if I say, okay, if I say P is this, S is this, is P a prefix of S?
No.
Why is that?
Because it's bigger.
It's bigger, yeah, obviously, yeah. So we don't need to continue to compare, right? So for the suffix, it's the same, yeah? So for the suffix, it's the same. Let's say I want to put P equals P, ABC, and this is ABC, okay? So look, S is this suffix. So what happened? I start from the end, right? It's the same. It's the same. It's the same. Okay, I reach the beginning of the P, so then it's a suffix, right? If in the middle something is not matching, then I can say it's not a suffix, right? Yeah? Yeah, this is kind of using the two-pointer thing, two-pointer to compare, right? The time complexity is N is the number of the characters in P, okay? Look, we just do this.
Oh, daddy.
Oh, daddy, yeah, oh, daddy, okay. Okay, so that's one of the things. Let's implement these. Yeah.
I log in.
Okay, so look, this one in Python we also have these. We also have these find, okay?
Which is called Ryan is the best guy in the world.
ABC dot find B. That will give me the index, the first occurrence of the substring. Okay. So how does this help in finding if it's a prefix? So we are finding, look, string dot find the substring. Okay, find substring P. Yeah. What does this do? We are trying to find the first occurrence of P substring in the S. So if this function returns 0, it means that the P is the prefix, am I right? Because we already found it at the beginning of the S string, yeah? But if this P returns other value, like -1, it means the P is not in the S, right?
Yeah.
Or, look, ABC dot find A you tell me is 0. Right? ABC define B, you will tell me is 1. ABC define X, you tell me is -1 because X is not in ABC. Alright? So we can use this function S define P. If it equals than 0, then it's a prefix. Easy? Yeah? That's one way. Okay, so let's quickly implement that thing. Define is prefix P S, okay? We just use the prefix thing. If the length of prefix is bigger than length of S, we obviously count. Obvious P is not a prefix of S, so we return false, right? Return false. And then we can I equals 0 while I smaller than length P, right? If Pi not equal Si, what happened? Return what? If we move it, if we find a mismatch, we return
False.
false. And then we need to move to the next character, which is I plus equals 1, okay? I plus equals 1, okay?
Yeah.
Otherwise, if I reaches the end, what should I do here? Return what?
Return true.
Return true, yeah, we finish it. Yeah. This is prefix. For the suffix, it's easy, yeah? For the suffix, what do we do? If I say this is suffix.
Reverse it.
Yeah, we can reverse it. Yeah, good point. Look, we can do what? We can just say if suffix, we can just do this. If is suffix, yeah, suffix ps. If we still have the original prefix thing, so we can say return is prefix. Then we reverse p and s, yeah. P colon minus 1, S colon minus 1. Yeah, we reverse both bits. Yeah. Look, why this is working? Look, AB is a ABC. So we want to find out. Look at the suffix. Yeah. Let's say original string is A B C D E, and then we want to find out if C D E is the suffix of that, right? Alright. We want to find out if the P is CDE is a suffix of ABCDE. So we reverse both strings. So P reverses both strings. P reverse will be EDC, right? Then S reverse it will be EDCBA, right? Look, EDC is a prefix of EDCBA. So that means original string CDE is a suffix of ABCDE, am I right? Yeah, make sense? Right? Do you understand? Do you get it? Yeah. So it works both ways. So let's say we have the suffix, we have the suffix function, and we want to know the prefix. We can reverse both string and call the prefix, right? It works both ways. Okay, make sense? It works both ways. So we are here. Yeah, we are here. I will be equal to the length of the P minus 1. And then I will have another one, k equals the end of the string minus 1. And while I is bigger or equal than 0, then I can say that, and that will be, if it's not matching, then we return false, otherwise I will decrementing it. I minus equal 1, and then k minus equal 1, okay. Yeah? So this suffix just comparing the letters from the both ends, right? And then if the same, then moving. Until the end of the suffix. Make sense? Yeah. And we need to check if the suffix is bigger than the original string, then we don't need to continue, right? Because there's no way for a longer string to be suffix or prefix of another string. Make sense? Yeah, a little bit. Okay, so now this is it, and we can. The term complexity is still the length of the prefix or suffix here. If it's n character, that will be on, right? That will be on. Okay? Space complexity, we are not using additional any linear space, so the space complexity will be O1. Yeah? I think that will be it. Okay? Any questions so far for today? What have you learned? What have you learned?
About the prefix and suffix. Yeah.
Yeah.